Hello everyone, welcome to training 1 of Jamku. First and foremost, how do you log in into the software? So jamku.app is the URL from where you log in into the software. Okay, when you type jamku.app, you can have at this place. Now you update your phone numbers as your login credentials and passwords, whatever you reset for yourself. Since you're a first time user, you do not have a password. How do you reset your passwords? You click on this forgot password. Select I am not a robot, send me OTP. So one time OTP will be sent to your registered mobile number. You update your passwords over here. Come back to jamku.app, update your passwords over here and log in into the software. Now, if you want to download the desktop versions of the software, then at URL you have install Jamku available. If you want to download the mobile apps, then if you're an Android user, you go to Play Store, look for Jamku, and with this logo, you can download the app. Similarly, if you are an iPhone user, you go to your Chrome browser, look for jamku.app, and at browser URL, you will have installed Jamku available. Once you log in into the software, this is the home page. I come here at a little later section. First, we see the taskbar. What do you see? You will see your office name appearing at this taskbar. Extreme right, team member, whoever is logged in, their name appears over here. And next to this Jamku logo are these three navigation lines. So whenever you switch to this navigations line, a list of activities available in the software will appear here. First and foremost, we go to service page of the software. So from the navigation bar under search navigation, you look for services. When you arrive at the service page, various services which your office is providing is already part of this list. In future, you want to add a new service. How do you add it? You click on this plus service, update your desired service name. Recurring, non-recurring plays an important part. Recurring means service which you are going to repeat the periodicity, either monthly, quarterly, half yearly or yearly. So examples of your recurring service could be income tax return, GST returns, or you say TDS return filing. Now, non-recurring, one-time service, maybe once in a life you are going to provide to that client. Like you can take an example of your GST registration, PAN registration, so on and so forth. Now you update your estimated cost. If you have some predefined estimated cost for a service, you can update. If no, zero will suffice and you can move ahead. Similarly, estimated hours. So if you want your team members to complete one GSTR 3B in say 2 hours, so you update your estimated hours as 2. If no, zero will suffice and you just save the service. Once the service is saved, will form part of this list. Along with that, you will see next to it some numbers available. So those numbers are termed as service ID. Like for my office, accounting service ID number is 25. Now we click on one of the services, most commonly used service in case of GSTR 3B. So whenever you click on this service, where do you arrive? You arrive at service list service view page. What do you see first and foremost? GSTR 3B is your service. This icon indicates it's a recurring service. In future, you want to change the service name. Then how do you change? Change service name is available. Update your change desired service name and save the same. Now, before that, stages is available. So what does stages define? Stages could be a standard operating practice which your office should follow to file a GSTR 3B return. So how do you define stages? Now, this will depend on whether you have rights, like are you a senior person in the office or you are a manager, then you have rights to define stages for services. How do you define stages? You click on this add button, update your desired stage number, stage name, description if any, and save the same. Once the stages are defined, any task for any client created, it will be mandatory for team members to follow the stages. Now, at stages, we have defined like get data from client, data finalization, partner approval. But what real-time work we are doing? In case of GSTR 3B, that is we are doing outwards, inwards, RCM, carry forwards of liabilities, so on and so forth. So where do you mention those actual works which you are performing? So for that, we have to-do options. Now, there are three methods of adding to-do in the software. First and foremost, service list service view. Whenever a to-do is added at service list service view, it will be applicable to all your clients and all tasks. How do you add a to-do? You click on this add option, Update your to-do name, description if any. Now workflow and current is available. So how does this operate? Workflow indicates dependent work. Like in case of GSTR3B, first we perform outwards, then inwards, then ITC, carry forwards, and then we arrive at the liabilities of carry forwards. So you can just give a workflow pattern for the works to be done for the same. Similarly, if you mark it current and you assign a to-do a specific team member for a task specific, client specific, how is that helpful? When you arrive at your home page, under current to-do section, it will be appearing. So whatever is on priority to be performed by a team member, you can mark it under current to-do and assign to desired team member. So under current to-do section, you can see like 25 to 2022, document 1 for accounting for Ananya is still pending to be done by a team member, Krishna. Coming back to service page, add to-do. Once the to-dos are defined, it appears part of this. Again, it will available with all your services and tasks. Coming to compliances. So what is compliance? A bridge which will connect your client and service. For any recurring service, task creation is must. But before task creation, adding of compliance is a must. So compliance acts like a bridge which helps you connect client and task. Compliance adding is just one-time activity. How do you add compliance? You click on this add button, select desired client to which you're providing this service. Select the periodicity for that client. From this drop down, start date, start of the date, like from when you have started using software Jamku or any start date as desired by you. End date does not mean end of this quarter. End date means infinite number of years we are going to provide that service to client. So by default, we have given 31st 12 2100 as end date. But if you desire to change this date as per your contracts or agreements with your clients, like 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, you click on this update desired information, add it and just add it. So once the compliance is added, it is readily available. How do you read out this compliance? So below this, can you see GSTR3B? Half yearly, one client we are providing this service. Monthly, 82. Quarterly, 11. And yearly, two clients we are filing GSTR3B. Coming to teams, so if you have default team members in your office, you can definitely add service list service view page. How is this helpful? Whenever a team member is added at service list service view page, they will be auto assigned to various tasks created for all our clients. How do you add a default team member? You click on this add button, select the desired team member and just save the same. Okay, this was with respect to service, like stages to do compliance teams is the part of training 1. Later, we will cover field subtasks at the training part 2. Okay, after service page, where do we go? We go to task creation. So how is task created in the software? From the navigation bar, we go to your compliance dashboard. Once you arrive at the compliance dashboard, what do you see over here? As you see now, it's a report filter mine. So currently, I am able to see tasks already created in the office, which is in the status of going, stuck, completed and ignore all color coded. Report filter only mine indicates task assigned to me individually as Krishna. When I switch to report filter my team, I'll be able to see task assigned to my team, that is team members which belong to my team. And when you select report filter all the tasks which are created in the office according to their status going, stuck, completed and ignored. Again, this report filter permission will depend whether your senior members have given you for yourself, your team or at all. This is task already created. Now, how do you create task in the software? So from this compliance dashboard, you switch to non-compliance over here. You arrive at this non-compliance. Now you click on that specific number of tasks which you want to create in bulk. If I take an example of GSTR3B, like 82 tasks for this month, June month, you click on this 82 number and you arrive at client list bulk task creation. What do you see? GSTR3B is a service, periodicity monthly, period June, year 2022. Now, due date is at most important. We are creating on 28th July, but this task definitely has a due date. So you update your desired due date as defined by governments. target dates which you want your team members to complete before due dates, those tasks, and you drill down and you can start task creation. So in this one go, multiple tasks will be created. Over here, you can see the success and the error with respect to the same task. So can you see in one go, all our 82 tasks are created. How do you revalidate this? You come back to your non-compliance dashboard, and at this, when you refresh, no more tasks pending to be created for June. How do you validate? You switch to your compliance dashboard and all the 82 tasks created for the month of June will appear under going state. At this stage, you will be able to see all the tasks which are created based on periodicity: monthly, drill down to quarterly, half yearly, and yearly. Unique feature, like all these color-coded numbers are clickable. So any point of time you want to see March 2020 accounting completed for 6 clients. You click on this 6 number and it drill down list of activities belonging to those clients for those periods on your screen. Compliance dashboard, where do we go? We go to task list. How do you go to task list? From this navigation bar, you go to your task list page. At this page, various tasks which are created in Office is appearing on my screen. As you see, it's a report filter all. So all the tasks created in Office is appearing on my screen, which is the total number here. Now you want to see only task assigned to you as a team member, Krishna. So from the report filter, select my and you'll be able to see task assigned to you yourself. If you want to see for some other team member in your office what tasks are assigned to them, then you can switch to report filter all first, and at this team filter, you can select the desired team member's name, refresh this cloud icon, and you can see total number of tasks or assigned to Hina, or Hina is already part of that task. If I click on one of the tasks like June 2022 GSTR 3B for Pujara Capital, when you click on this, where do you arrive? You arrive at task list task view page. Now, whatever stages were assigned, as you see over here, is available over here. As and when you keep on completing those stages, you just switch on this and it indicates that part of stage is completed by which team member on which date and which time. Similarly, to-dos which were added at service list will sync over here. Like we have total 14 to-dos, 0 completed, 14 remaining, and 2 are current. Any point of time you are completing any to-do, you just switch on and you see the graph moving ahead. Now, second method of adding to-do is at your task list task view, you can add a to-do. Whenever a to-do is added at task list task view, it will only be part of June 2022 GSTR 3B for Pujara Capital. How do you add a to-do? You click on this add button, update your desired to-do name, subtask name, target dates, team members, workflow, current, and just save the same. Now we have invested some amount of time to complete the stage and to-do. So how are you going to add your timesheets? So this clock icon, can you see? You can add your timesheets or work done details based on time invested by you for a client and task. You click on this add work done. Write the desired description as desired by you, and time invested, like you give your from time to time and update the same. So it indicates you have invested so much of time in this. At this work done, you can see entire details of whatever work you have done in the software. Second method of adding a to-do is like you can click on this clock icon, start the timer. Once this timer is started on real-time basis, your time will be captured for GSTR 3B June 2022 for Pujara Capital. Now you can go back to any of your Excel workings or Tally workings or wherever details you are filing the return. And once you come back, you can stop the timer and real time will be captured for the same. File upload, document and expense, I take it at client level. Now currently the status of this task is going, that is work is going on. But due to some reason, the task gets stuck, like verification is not done by senior team members or they are not available in office to do. Then how do you change the status of the task? This pencil icon is available. With this, you can change the status of the task as desired by you. And you update the reason, like stage 4 is pending at so and so. The desired person's name. So I tell add Darshana in my case as a senior team member, and you just update it. So immediately the task status changes to stuck over here. This timer can be stopped at any point of time, and you can just add details over here. So at your work done, you have detailed information with respect to on which date, which team member, what kind of work done for how much time. Coming to status change as stuck. Now in that also you have priority for your task. Then again at this pencil icon, you can mark it as critical, urgent, and update the same. Now coming back to task list page, now what actions we perform, like adding a team member to a task or adding your work done, everything can be done at task list page as well, like GSTR3B June 2022 Pujara. One of the team members is not going to work, you click on this icon over here, add or remove team member, and you just select the team member is not available to do or another team member which is going to perform, and you add it. So in this way, you can quickly add or remove a team member from the task. You can even add your work done from this over here and change the status of the task as desired by you from this pencil icons. So quick actions can be performed from this taskbar menus. Now currently we see all the tasks, but any point of time you want to see all the stuck tasks, going or completed or ignore tasks. So you just click on any of these icons over here and it drill downs all the stuck tasks in the office for you. You see we have 3 stuck tasks in office, task name for which client exactly available to you. Now, if you're not comfortable with this card format and any point of time you want to switch to Excel-like formats, then these 3 dotted lines are available. Whenever you switch to this table view, it will be exactly like your Excels which you used to previously work on. Okay, this was with respect to task. Now, after task list page, where do we go? We go to our client list page. From this navigation bar, you can come to your client list page. Various clients already added in the software are part of this, and which status is active, like client is currently with us, is appearing here. In future, you want to add a new client. How do you add it? You click on this plus client option, write your desired client's first name, middle name, last name, business name. Now, group is one of the important factors. So, the same client is belonging to existing group. Example, family of Metas, we are providing our service and a new Meta walks in as a client to us. So from this drop down, you can select the Meta group. But if the client is altogether from a new group, that is no existing client of a group, you switch on this, you update your desired group name for that client, continue, and your clients will be added. Once the client is added, will form part of this list, and over here we will have 350 clients of 350 clients. Now, if I select one of the clients like Mr. Gupta belonging to Gupta and Sons, when you click on that Mr. Gupta, Akash Gupta, where do you arrive? You arrive at client list, client view page. At dashboard, what do you see? 68 tasks going, 0 stuck, 10 target pass, 67 overdue, so on and so forth. All the vital information related to Mr. Gupta is appearing here. Coming to contact, so n number of contact details with respect to our clients could be saved at the profile sections. Now, when you switch to profile sections, you have option to add various details related to client Gupta. Email IDs, phone numbers, bank details, DST numbers, so on and so forth. How do you add it? You click on this add option. Select the type of profile you're trying to save, like email ID, attribute, concerned person's name, whose email ID you're trying to save, information, exact email ID, and you create the same. So information will appear here. Now, out of various information available over here, at dashboard under contacts, you'll be able to see email IDs and phone numbers of your clients. This WhatsApp icon is available. So when you switch to this WhatsApp icon from your desktop application, you arrive at your WhatsApp web app. Without saving number of Mr. Gupta, you could shoot a WhatsApp message to the concerned person. Similarly, if I speak for this call icon, so if you're operating from a fully functional mobile app, you click on this call icon, arrive at your calling keypads without their number saved in your phone book, so you can start calling your clients. Now, if you have some client-specific notes or communication, you can update that desired details as well over here at this client's notes section. If you have some shortcuts, like you have some documents of your clients in your C drive, D drives, folders, files, So you can add that as well. How do you add a shortcut hyperlink of the same? You click on this add shortcut, copy paste the desired hyperlink where the document is situated, edit link name and just add it. How is this helpful? Whenever you switch to this shortcut link, you directly arrive at the desired document on which you are supposed to work by clicking on this shortcut link. Similarly, folder details are available. So any physical documents related to clients located in our office, like cupboard, shelves, and drawers. So that information can also be captured at the folder details. How do you add it? You click on this add button. Select the type of folder you're trying to save, whether it's a file, digital signature, record, bag, or other. Number, if any, expiry date, folder name, location, and you just save it. So henceforth, you have all the vital information available, like file number 25 of Mr. Gupta Akash is at cupboard A currently. Now, any changes happening to those files, like I'm taking it on my desk here and I just save it. So all the change logs will also be available to you at this changes option. How the file has traveled, on which date, what time, and by which team member. This is with respect to dashboard. Any information you want to change or edit of your client, then this edit option is available. Over here, various information related to your client is available. Name, PAN number, client ID, date of birth, so on. Now, if you have some default team members addressing the client for that specific, then you can add a default team member at client list, client view page as well. How do you add it? You click on this add button, select the desired client and just save it. After this, we come to compliance. So compliance will exactly brief you what all services we are providing to the specific client, as it indicates the period of the service, how frequently we are providing, and what is the last 6 period past status option, like whether it is going, completed, ignore, or stuck. Add passwords, you can save different departmental passwords of your client. How do you add password of your client? You click on this add button, select the desired password type you're trying to save, user ID, client password name, and save the same. Now URL link is given, so whenever you switch to this URL, you directly arrive at your income tax login portals where you'll be able to just copy paste the login ID password and log in for Mr. Gupta. File upload. Now, if you have some critical documents to exchange with your clients and you have opted for this paid feature from us, then you can share documents with your clients. Just drag and drop your files over here from your desktops or applications or whatever you are using. And henceforth, whenever you want to update it, you can just select it, make it client visible yes. So at the client portal of Jamku, your clients will be able to view and download those documents. How is it convenient for you? You have detailed information, which documents are uploaded, what is their size, date and time, and by which team member. Into documents. So if you exchange physical documents with your clients, like you say sales register, purchase register, expenses, so on and so forth. So that could be also added under requested form. You can update your desired documents name and save the same. Once that is done, you will have detailed information. As in when you receive documents, you can just edit the desired information, like received on which date in Word, whether you're returning back to your client or you have received from a specific person from their office, you just add that names and it will appear over here. Any point of time you want to see requested in Word pending, you switch to requested in Word pending and you see the desired information. If you want to send an email for all the documents which are requested and not yet received, you click on send email, select the email ID from your desired information, text, email ending and generate an email and you can send from the software list of documents which are pending to be received from that client. Outward funding, documents not sent by us to our clients back, you switch here and you have detailed information. Any point of time you are sending back, you write the desired name to which team member from our office has been outwarding to which other team member of their office and you mark it as out. So no more pending to be sent and sent by us. Coming to expenses, so out-of-pocket management expense, whether it is client-specific or task-specific, you can add it. How do you add? You click on this add button, you update your desired amounts for those expenses, description if any, and you can even trace whether those expenses are client recoverable yes or no, and you just save it. So it indicates which team member on what date is incurred what time of expenses. Whether it is approved by your accounts and finance team, they can approve it, and if it is paid by your accounts and finance team, it can be paid. File upload, document and expense will work in similar manner at client list, client view as well as task list, task view page. After this, we move to the home page of the software. So at the home page, what do you see? Whatever task target dates are approaching today, tomorrow, this week, this month, overdue. According to report filters, me, my team, and at office level. Now, if you have small reminders in office, call a client, visit bank, deposit check, then all those could be created over here. How do you create? You click on this add reminder, write the description like call at 2 p.m. Okay, select the desired client to which you're supposed to call or a team member or something. Write the note as desired, like for what we are supposed to talk, TDS of rupees 50,000. Now Krishna is creating, but maybe she'll not perform and she wants Darshna to perform. So she can just assign from this drop down Darshna a team member and save the same. So at home page of Krishna as well as Darshna, this reminder will appear. Either of them completes this reminder, they just need to toggle the switch on, so no more pending. At calendar, you'll be able to see various tasks going due date, target date, stuck date, target date according to color codes over here. Again, report filter me, my team, and at all is available. To-dos which are marked current and or priority will appear at current to-do section. Whatever work you have done during a day will form part of this list over here and information is available like how much you have done. Now at home page, marking of your attendance is available. So from this second last logo, either you go and mark your attendance or from the navigation bar, you go to your attendance module and you can mark your attendance as desired. Whether you are present or working from home or half day, so on and so forth. So this category is available. Say I'm working from home today, I select that and I mark it my present. So over here on real time basis, my actual time will be captured, like what time I started working. Similarly, if you reach office by 10 and you update as present, so your real time will be captured in that case. Okay, if you want to apply bulk leaves, like article clerks are going on a bulk leave and you want to apply for the same, you click on this bulk leave, select the desired team member who is going on the leave, select the type of category, leave range from which date to which date you are not available and you just mark it. So in this way, bulk leaves will be applied in one go. After attendance, we come back to home page. Now this last icon is blinking. So you need to visit daily dashboard every day. Why is it important? So whenever you visit this daily dashboard, whatever is on priority for you, like task 6 for Krishna, 1 star, 0 reminders for 20th July. Now, if you are more than 20 seconds on this page over here as the timer runs, this red eye will turn into a green eye. What does it indicate? Like you have visited this daily dashboard by turning off a green eye. After that, team timesheet. How productive or you were in office today will appear here. Like whatever work you have done, how productive you were, number of hours spent, whether you were present or absent. Again, me, my team, and at office level, entire information. So as a senior, I visit this page and I have detailed information who have not marked present, who have marked present but not updated work done details, who are being absent in the office, so on and so forth. Coming to folder expiry, all the documents which are expiring from our office in the next 15 days, like digital signatures, food and drug license or Gumasta license will appear here. So you can renew your documents well in advance. Task label, we take it in this training section too. Task allocation. Whatever task is allotted to team member according to service specific will appear over here and you have detailed information of the same. You can just select your desired dates from here and you have information with respect to service specific, task specific assigned to team members. Task assigned to team members according to their authorities in the office is appearing over here. As you see, Krishna, she had 517 opening task, 87 new assigned, 1 completed, 603 pending. If you switch to my team and all accordingly. So as an individual team member, I have information for myself and as a senior, we have information for entire teams in the office. Absentees, team members not available in office for specific period is available here. Need not ask each and every user where the team member is, how they have produced, so on. Status change, any changes happening to your task during its time, like going to completed, going to stuck to completed will appear here. Like today, going to stuck was marked for 1 task. When you click on this 1 number, it drill down list of activities of that task for that client on your screen. Coming to task aging, so all the tasks are created in Office but are not completed in due time. That is, they keep on piling up. So all the tasks which have been overdue above its due date will appear at the task aging module of the software. If it is a team member's or a client's birthday, will appear here. Now, n number of things we have done here, but I guess everything will not be available in one go to you. So how do you connect with us? Inbuilt help documents are available in the software. So you're on the any page of the software, you click on this question mark icon and you arrive at your desired help documents with respect to that module of the software. If you do not want to go ahead with this, below your name, support option is there. So whenever we switch to support option, we exactly know which team member from which office is trying to connect us, and you can update your desired information over here. So we exactly know what kind of problem you are facing, and our real-time executives will get back to you. I hope I was loud and clear with respect to training 1.